Dedicated to the great outdoors, it's Southern Woods and Waters with Hugh McNaughton. Southern Woods and Waters is brought to you by Gander Mountain, Greenform Construction, the Burns Insurance Group, Cunningham Buick GMC, Nashville Marine, America's Motorsports, and now here's Hugh.
All right, welcome everyone to Southern Woods and Waters. I'm Hugh McNaughton.
And I'm Brandon Dowdy.
You are tonight, aren't you?
I am, most nights.
Most nights. I'll tell you what, have we got an awesome show for you tonight. Let me tell you something. We've got we're going to reach from one side of the industry to the other side of the industry when it comes to hunting. And let me tell you, we got a lineup that you just will not believe. I have, on our show tonight, we have Jai Utley, and he is with Treason Camouflage. Now, I know if you've been looking on Facebook or watching any internet whatsoever, Treason's really making an imprint in the camouflage clothing industry. Well, these guys are here tonight to talk to you about that and just what is going on with their camo line. And why is it important for you to think about Treason instead of the other brands, okay? And then with him, I don't know who brought who tonight. I really don't know. Jeremy Tate. Jeremy Tate has been our friend for well over a year now. Jeremy Tate is one of the founders of Deer 30 Minerals. And buddy, you have expanded since we've known you. You got to get out of the garage, but
I'm tired.
You make your stuff left and right.
Hey,
it's hard for us to keep up.
It's a good kind of tired. We love it.
I'll tell you what, when he told me he was working in the garage building this stuff, I thought, oh yeah, right. But just truly where you do your think tank is in your garage.
We had to move out, but that's where we started, and we're proud of it.
Your stuff, we can show photograph after photograph after photograph. I mean, we got books of it just from us.
I started to say, yeah, we have logs of them. They're digging holes in the ground, and
I mean, we might be asked to stop putting it out because of the holes in the earth.
we got to go do some filling.
We may look like the moon craters.
They're eating the dirt and the bark and everything.
They're eating the dirt, you know, and everything else out there. So we've put it on stumps. I've just poured it out on the ground and just to see if a deer would find it. Put a camera on it, 2 days later, you got 40, 50 pictures of them already. Just 2 days. And I'm talking about putting it where there's not a trail or there's one, you know, maybe 30 feet away or something like that. Sure. They still find it. That says a lot about the product.
That's what we love to hear.
So we're glad that you're here. Jeremy, you put out a great, great product. How long have you been doing it?
This is our second year of sales, and we started making it about 4 years ago. So there was
and
quite
you just
a bit.
started off helping your buddies out, right?
We started off, yeah, the guys at work, friends and family, you know, they said, try it out. Honestly, we got into it because we were making such big batches. We said, how are we going to preserve this so we can use it throughout the year? So we got the bags, sealed them up, and we thought, hey, we might as well give it a shot, give some samples out. And man, it's steamrolled. It's kind of a whirlwind, honestly, to be sitting here. It's fantastic. We're just riding the wave.
Now, Jerry, you started off with that, but now you've moved on to feeds and and other things. Tell us a little bit about those.
We have got the protein feed, our clock stopper, which this is prime time for that. It's really ramping up. We're starting to put it in all of our stores where we've just had the mineral there, you know, spring and summer.
But this is a nutrient-based feed.
Absolutely.
It's got a lot of stuff in there that they need this time of year.
Sure.
Because they are putting on the antlers, and now they're kind of settling down with the antler, but this will help build body fat and stuff like that to help them through the season.
To get them geared up for the rut, they burn so many calories during the rut, and our outfitters use it extensively through the winter, through the harsh months as well. But it's kind of an all-purpose. You dump it out on the way to your tree stand, your ground blind, instant attraction, but also the nutritional value. Gravity feeders, mix it in with your corn. It really is an all-around feed.
You and Jai both hunt Kentucky. I'm going to ask you, because I'm inundated, and so is Brandon, with the question, EHD is affecting your herd in Kentucky like it's affecting ours in Tennessee right now, I'm sure. Do you think his feed actually helps? Because I've heard some reports that the nutrients that they're getting from certain feeds are helping them kind of soften the blow of EHD. Is that true?
There's a lot of science behind that, and I know there are some companies that are claiming that theirs has an additive, even down to the letter. They call their product, the EHD,
right.
Expect Healthy Deer, whatever. But we've always said that our mineral is like a multivitamin. So anything along those lines are just going to better your chances of surviving any kind of sickness, any kind of trauma, whether it's a prime example is a friend of ours shot a 171-inch deer last year. Shot him twice in the same week. And he came back in to the feed, and he'd been on our feed program all year, but just the attraction value and the nutrition value, he got a shot at him twice in 1 week.
That's amazing.
And he survived a broadhead the first time. So
that is amazing. Because I've never, once you shoot one and you miss, and we got Rick Taylor out there in the honest EQ test there, you don't see him anymore. Sure. I mean, it's a one and done kind of thing.
A lot of times that's it.
That's a lot of times, you're right, that's it. Turkey's the same way. You shoot one and you don't get him, he's gone.
Sure.
He'll be somebody else's farm about 5 miles down the road.
So, I mean, if we start getting more stories like that, we might have to back the protein down a little bit if they're getting too tough that they're just broadheads are bouncing off of them.
They put those Batman suits on.
You're going to have to regulate the amount of
minerals. Because they're growing Velcro. I meant not Velcro, but what's that?
Kevlar.
Kevlar, that's it. That's why I got a partner.
Yeah, there you go. Vocabulary book when you need it, right?
I'm telling you. Well, Jeremy, you do awesome. And you got a partner?
Yes, sir.
You want to go ahead and tell
Hilliard.
his name?
Jeremy Hilliard. Just call us, ask for Jeremy, you can't go wrong.
Yeah, because you'll get Jeremy or Jeremy.
That's it. Absolutely.
You guys are awesome. I've known both of you for a long, long time. See you at the shows and things. You got a great product. You really do. You stand behind it. You're always trying to innovate. I like that. I don't like people that just want to settle with something. They want to keep going. Let's grow with the industry and stuff like that. And you guys are doing an awesome job.
We appreciate it.
How can somebody get a hold of you?
www.deer30mineral.com. Locally, after we came down in January and did the show with you guys, we got in Davidson Co-op just right down the street on Dickerson Pike. So
my gosh, you had to go in there and fill it back up the other day.
We did. We did. So Nashville people, right down the street.
That sounds great. I'll tell you what, you got to go try them out there at the Davidson County Farmers Co-op, right there on Dickerson Road. Go in there and see Miss Laura and all of them. Tell them you want some Deer 30. And don't just take one package, take 2, okay?
That's right.
We love to see them out there. Hey, we got to do our Deal of the Week, so let's go to it. Our Deal of the Week is being brought to you by Murfreesboro Outdoors. And Murfreesboro, and that's Randy Bolin up there. He does an awesome job in his own right with that shop up there. David McMurray sent this to me. Nashville Marine is getting the new 2018 Phoenixes, boys. And I'm going to pass around a rag because you're drooling already.
I'm going to need one.
Hey, check them out. The new colors, the new setups that they have. This is the 2018 920 Phoenix. Go over there and ask for David McMurray, Eddie Robertson, or Dayton Blair. They'll hook you up. They'll sit your butt in a fantastic feeling seat. And if nothing else, you're going to look good going down. You might not catch a fish, but you're going to look good.
You get there quick, won't you?
You'll get there fast. I promise you. Go check them out. They're right there on North 109. Check them out. That is Nashville Marine, right where 109 and Highway 70 meet. So we appreciate that. Hey, check us out on Facebook.
Keep all the Facebook stuff coming. What we wanted to talk about this week too a little bit. Well, I want you guys to send us some trail camera pictures. We're trying to get everybody fired up. We've been getting a lot of trail camera pictures. We will not put your name with the picture if you don't want us to. But send us some pictures. Let's get everybody excited about the deer that we're going to get after in just a few weeks.
And I tell you what, we also want to stir the pot up just a little bit more. We want to talk to you about, does Tennessee really want to go to a 1 buck limit? Let's talk about that on Facebook. All right? We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Jai Utley with Treason. I'm going to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this. Be right back with more Southern Woods and Water.